Introduction to Hyperfocus.co.uk. Michael Wright, October 2025.
I'm Michael Wright. I created Hyperfocus.co.uk really because I'm waiting for an ADHD diagnosis, and it's a chance to connect with others, to talk more about some of the common ADHD traits and actually just get people curious. I think people of my age are misunderstanding of themselves and of others, and we kind of grew up with that, mentality of just getting on with it and just almost just dismissing any kind of concerns really as being our issue, and we need to do better, we need to work harder, etc. I don't know. I've got myself into a senior leadership role after years of working, building my way up. And in a way, it gets harder the further you go, because you don't get as many opportunities for people to spot you or to spot the things that are holding you back. The masking that you might be doing in terms of how you just cover up the fact that you're always skitting from one thing to the other. You're feeling rejected, you're feeling criticized from the slightest thing. You're hyper-focusing, which is a bit of a good thing if you're good at polishing off lots of different pieces of work quickly. But the issue is really that, this is kind of dysregulation that we're talking about, if it truly is ADHD. So in ADHD Awareness Month, October of this year, 2025, I just decided, go for it, put this out on the internet. It's cathartic for me. It helps me to hear from others, helps me to dump my thoughts somewhere, because the energy that you have when you discover something new, like the possibility that you might have ADHD, gives you a massive drive, and you need to go somewhere with it. And hopefully this time it's not a fad. So I'm waiting for assessment. If I'm honest, I'd be pretty gutted if I didn't get a diagnosis, because the more I look into it, the more I just realize how many traits I identify with. It would make life make so much more sense. So my website, hyperfocus.co.uk, got an Instagram presence, got a Facebook group, I'm on LinkedIn as well as my profile that I have for my normal kind of day-to-day jobs. By all means, have a look, connect, message me. If you've ever been curious about ADHD for yourself, definitely look into it. If you're working with people who might have ADHD, if your family, anybody, the prevalence of ADHD, I suspect, is very high. And in our generation, middle-aged, 40s, 50s, I think it's heavily underdiagnosed personally. So please connect with me. Tell people about the support that you can get. There's a lot of support. There's a lot of things that we can do together. And I will let you know how I get on, especially if I get this assessment in a few months. So welcome, please connect. And if you have got ADHD, or you suspect you've got ADHD, I think lesson one is to start understanding it and stop being hard on yourself. Because if you're anything like me, you're your own worst critic. You'd never treat anybody else like you do yourself. But there might be a reason for it. And it's not just that we're a bit damaged, or we're a bit messed up, or we're not the same. It's actually some real explanations for this stuff, if this is what it is. Take care of yourselves. Keep in touch.